My name's Tom Weschler. I was born in Detroit. I was Bob Seger's road manager from 1969 to 1974. I grew up in the music business, and I'm still in the music business. I decided to write this book, and I called my buddy Gary Graff, who's a rock and roll writer, and I said, "You want to do a book?" Because he had been over at my house looking at my pictures on my screen, on my computer screen, because he wanted to do a book on my rock and roll pictures, all of them. And I kept on, every time a Seger picture would come up, I'd tell him a story about it. And he said, "Wait a minute," and after 4 or 5 of those, he goes, "Why don't we just do a book on Seger?" You know? I said, "Yeah, hell, he sold 75 million records and there's no books on him." "That's right, let's do it." And Seger didn't know we were doing a book. I never told him, Gary never told him, we didn't want to tell him. Punch knew, but that he didn't want me to do it, but then he reluctantly agreed once I showed him one of the printouts from the book that had a quote from him. Said, Punch Andrews said, "Don't be an asshole, Weschler." That was enough for him to go, "Okay, go ahead." So as long as he can be, you know, a little bit ribald, that's his thing. Just a couple days before Christmas, I went in to see Punch, and Seger comes into the office. I didn't know that he even knew there was a book out yet. And he sat down next to me, and I looked at him and I go, "You ain't mad at me, are you?" And he goes, "Hell no, man. I just went to Borders and bought 25 of those books for Christmas presents." And I was like, yes. I want to thank everybody that helped put this together. Detroit Public Broadcasting, and I'd like to thank the Detroit Historical Museum and the Detroit Historical Society for allowing this to come into their beautiful building. And it's really a thrill to see. I want to thank all the Seger fans who came down here and checked this out. They tell me that they've had crowds coming in here to look at this, so I'm quite thrilled about that. So thank you all, and keep on rocking.